Welcome back, guys. So this is the third video. Last video we discussed about insert function in database. So we're using PHP to insert a new record inside the database. So we have 3 records based on the testing before. So the keyword for insert is using this insert into function. Okay, for this video, instead of insert new value, we want to modify the existing data inside records. So if let's say I want to change this particular data inside this record, I want to do the encodings. So instead of modify this existing file, so I create a new file. So new text file, and then I name it update this time. Okay, so PHP. Yes, of course. Change to edit this one. Alright, so current is empty. Just copy the existing one, the structure. Okay, most of the structure here is valid, so we're gonna change this part only. Okay, so because we will have all the server information still the same, and then the query code also still valid. But we want to change, instead of insert, we want to update value. Okay, okay. So first thing, instead of using insert, we'll replace insert with update. Insert into with update. Okay, update the table, and then you set what value. So we have set here, and then the value that we want to set. So I want to change this value. So the enemy one, I want to change this part. So I put it here, enemy one equal to 1. Okay, and then because if let's say you see here, enemy one, we have multiple record. So how I want to know that I want to update enemy one for this particular record, not the second one. Okay, so definition of which record will be find using where. Okay, and then we can use where any column here. So ideal case is basically using the primary key, because primary key will be unique, and the second one may be the prior ID, but both method is not readable enough, so it's okay. So I assume that the player name is unique compared to other. So for this time I use example using player name. You can change whether you want to use player ID reference also. Okay, so I just show you here, player name equal to FUED. Right. So I update in this table, and by setting enemy 1 equal to 1, where the player name is equal to FUED. If let's say you have 2 record that using FUED, both will be updated for the value for enemy 1. Okay, record successfully inserted, we change it to updated. Okay, right, let's test it. So previously, if let's say using index.php, you don't need to specify the file name, because default for browser, if let's say you didn't specify the file, is automatically find the index file. So but now I have a different file name. I'm using update.php, so I need to specify the file name update.php. Right, record successfully updated, and then if let's see, you see here, yep, now the enemy one changed already to 1 instead of 0. Okay, what if I want to change 3 record at the same time? So I can just add more here. So enemy 1 enemy 2 equal to 3, and then enemy 3 equal to 6. Okay, so I have to record. I save it. Okay, now instead of FUAD we change. Okay, you can just put FUAD first. Alright, so update. Yep, so all 3 record will change for this 1 record for 3 data. Okay, this is the bad way of push coding, because all the numbers is hard coded, so you cannot change the value dynamically. So to solve this issue, we'll implement the get function. Okay, so we'll add the variable here to represent the enemy 1 value. Let's say I put here enemy 1 equal to dollar. This is how you want to get the value from HTTP header. Okay, let's say I put it enemy 1. Okay, and then just repeat enemy 1, enemy 2, enemy 3. Then I replace this one, enemy 1, the hard-coded value with the variable. Now I can change the variable, and this value will change as well. So this is enemy 2, this is enemy 3. Okay, we also need to change this one, so we can change the player name dynamically as well. So we change this one to player name equal to $cat. Okay, so now we replace this one with this as well. Right. Okay, now we don't have any hard-coded value, then we can put the value inside the HTTP header. Okay, here how to put the value. Okay, just start with the question mark first. Okay, and then followed by the variable name. Okay, for example, I have enemy 1 equal to 7, and so if let's say next variable, put n, enemy 2 equal to 5, and enemy 3 equal to 2, and player name equal to, I want to change the player name Andika. Okay, so put here Andika, because it's the string, then I put the office office there. Okay, successfully update. You see here, now Andika, change the value. So here I can change this value. If let's say now instead of Andika I want to change David, I just change that name, and then of course the value is also okay. After that, now David also will change. Okay, same for the insert value. If let's say just now in the index you have hard-coded this value, so we can use the same approach if let's say you want to change that value. So let me use the same one, just copy here. Okay, instead of using index PHP, now I want to put it insert. So I create a new file, I put it insert dot php. Yes. Okay, insert PHP. I just copy the index because this do exactly the same thing, but I want to add the post value. Okay. First thing, I want to update the player ID. Okay, let's say this one is player ID. Player ID. Next one is player name. We have already player name, and then we have the game type. Game type. Yes, so this is the player ID, player ID, player name, game type, game type. Okay, so we just replace this one with value from player ID. Is player ID, player name. Oh, don't forget the dollar sign. Player name, and then game type. Okay, so now basically we change this one to dynamic codings now. Okay, so what we'll do now, we put insert.php, insert.php followed by question mark, and then first thing is the player ID. Okay, put here player ID equal to 1772, and the second variable is the player name. Player name equal to Luffy, and then the last one is game type. Now I want to change game type equal to biaya. Don't forget the name must put the apostrophe because this is string, and then lastly a game type. Okay, because it's a varchar, also we need to put the enter. See, successful. Oh, this one we didn't change this one yet, but anyway, we check here. We have a Luffy, game type B, and then this is the default setting. Okay, so that's basically how you want to insert the value and then update the value using PHP. So next video, and then the last video, we talk about how the Unity, we want to input using this value inside Unity and then update the value inside the database. Alright, thank you, bye bye.